Hello guys! Welcome back to my Hero video again, and today I wanna review a movie. Well, loving yourself is not easy. It is often being ridiculed and make someone feel uncomfortable, so that it inhabits the process of seeing yourself positively. Bullying is the use of words, coercions, or threats to abuse aggressively, dominate, or intimidate. One of the kinds of bullying is body shaming. Body shaming is the social issue that not only experienced by a woman, but also the men can experience this too. Body shaming, bullying has been considered to be the common thing that is happening in society today. In the end 2019, Ernest Prakasa finally released a live comedy genre movie that writes in the issue of bullying and body shaming as the basis for the story. The Imperfect. The movie is adapted from the bestseller novel with the same title, The Imperfect, written by Meira Anastasia, who is the wife of the director Ernest Prakasa. The movie, which was produced by Ernest and Meira, succeeds in conveying the weighty issues being easy and warm and even funny, with the productions the more value. In a way, this film is not only entertaining, but also instead with the rich and neat message.
Pusing mama lihat kamu udah kayak ikan paus terdampar gini.
Iya, yang dulu.
Bubur lagi ya?
Iya,
Ingat lemak.
Tapi nggak apa-apa deh, nutrisi buat ibu hamil.
Lo diem aja tuh dikatain hamil. Ntar kalau gue protes bilang baper.
Rara, kamu kayaknya gendutan ya.
Gak boleh kayak gitu. Itu namanya body shaming, mempermalukan tubuh orang lain. Cantik-cantiknya mereka langsing, putih.
Nyari yang cantik itu gampang, yang susah tuh nyari yang cocok. Kamu udah cantik, cocok lagi.
Imperfect, the movie, is the movie that released on the 8th November 2019 and was shown in the theaters on 19 December 2019. The genre of this movie is romance, drama, and comedy. The directors is Ernest Prakasa and the co-director is Meira Anastasia, who is the authors of the book Imperfect itself. The lead actors are Reza Rahardian and Jessica Milla. Yasmin Never, Dion Wiyoko, Clara Bernadette, Boy William, Karina Nadila, Devina Aurel, Uus, Astrid Wallace, Cathy Sharon, and many others also shown their actings in this movie too. Rara, who acted by Jessica Milla, was born with the black skin, curly hair, and fat body because of the father genes. The situation is very different from sister Lulu, who acted by Yasmin Never, who has the physical appearance like her mother's, who has the light skin, crossbred face, straight hairs. Yeah, it looks perfect and beautiful. Since she was a child, Rara has often been compared with her younger siblings and experienced the body shaming because of her appearance. But she was used to this issue and being indifferent to people who comment toward her. Rara has a boyfriend. It is Dika, who acted by Reza Rahardian. Dika is always sweet, funny, romantic, and willing to accept Rara as the way she is. Till one day, the positions that Rara wanted the most in her office was vacant, and the owners of the company, Calvin, who acted by Dion Wiyoko, asked Rara to replace the positions, but Rara should commit that had to improve his appearance because in his mind, the way Rara appearance will represent the company image. Since then, Rara commits to try hard to change her appearance as well as possible. She was determined to be someone who is thin and beautiful. In the same time, it turns Rara not only the Rara appearance changes, but also the behavior too. Rara turns into someone who upsets with her ambitions, so that her close friends, family, and Dika, as her boyfriends, feel like Rara has changed into someone they don't know anymore. I love watching this movie because it contains a lot of moral message. The story is simple but successfully packaged into exciting spectacles. The issues of what's happening around us, something that we usually see every day, and something that most people do to each others right now. We have existed in a social world phenomenon that often see others only from how they appearance only. We will be more respectful toward those who are beautiful, as well as teachers like current artists, and we will be amazed, try the friendly, and then give the appreciation for them. Our society is like coach of those that has the right to judge others. We often do body shamings or make fun of other people who look different or who have psychical retardations. We love to talk about and insult them. In effect, the victims of this body shaming itself will feel hurted. They can become insecure, timid, and under pressures, and even mental psychiatric disorders. And then they can end up with committing suicide. It was dangerous, right? Well, go to the most interesting part, and for me is in the last part of this movie, where the moral message is implemented that perfect exists in imperfections. Perfect is not made of. Perfect is there for all people who appear as the way they are, as their self, with a voice, and of course, always love themselves. This movie is really entertaining. Reza Rahardian, Jessica Mila, and others actors played well in this movie. They managed to play naturally coupled with the good cinematography and the music and the sound support, and as well as the appearance in makeup and clothes made the audience like they were not watching the movie but they were looking at the everyday life. I give a score 9 of 10 as the rating for this movie. There are some facts of imperfect movie. At the first, imperfect film production process itself has the longest shooting times, according to Ernest, as the film take a total of 30 days. Because the filming is divided into two parts. The first is the skinny Jessica Mila or the skinny Rara, and the second is the obvious Jessica, the obvious Jessica. The production's management is also difficult because it has a cast of 30 people and each actor has many roles. Ernest takes the challenge by improving many new players. And then the fourth, the imperfect film itself takes a lot of locations around Jabodetabek. It is a little bit make Ernest worried because of the weather conditions during the shooting. There are many scenes that must be done outdoors during the day. Ernest Prakasa, who is the director, also plays in the film itself. He acts as Teddy, the Tika's friends. And then the sixth, Reza Rahardian, the main actors, also wrote the lyrics and songs for the soundtracks of the film's Imperfect with the titles Tak Harus Sempurna. Ernest Prakasa also asked Pirsa Besari for the song Pelukku Untuk Pelikmu and Audrey Tapiheru for the song Cermin Hati. The songs of Pirsa Besari, Pelukku Untuk Pelikmu, become the most successful new entry, which went straight number 13 of the Billboard Indonesian Top 100. And 8, hilarious scenes on the public cell phones, actually not in the script but is purely improvised on the locations. And the last one, 2 weeks running at cinema, Imperfect consistently reached 100,000 viewers of the day, and until the 26th day, the film was watched by more than 2.5 billion viewers. Wow, it's amazing, right? Only 26 days. And as I say, there is my last, and this is my review for Imperfect movie. At last, I want to say nobody is perfect. People have their own struggle. Stop bullying, don't judge, and please just be kind. So the tagline of the Imperfect movie, don't forget to ubah insecure jadi bersyukur. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.